Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Edward Joseph, and let's talk Halloween. Edward Joseph wants to talk with you. All right, let's talk. Well, today, peoples, has been such an interesting day. I'm here, I am live, and I am going to talk about some things, peoples. Peoples, Edward Joseph wants to talk with you. You guys come on. Guys, come on in. You guys come on in, for there's so much to talk about, peoples. You guys come on in. Peoples, I am here and I am back and I am here to talk to each and every one of you. I said, I am here, peoples, to talk to each and every one of you. And there are some things that I want to say, peoples. And so let me just jump right into it, peoples. Peoples, I am doing very well on my channel. I am doing very well. I am doing the various things that I wanted to do, and I enjoy it. I talk about the Kanika Jenkins case, and I know that doesn't sit well with many of you, and many of you have an issue with Edward Joseph, but that is okay, peoples, because at the end of the day, I'm always going to shoot my shot, and I'm always going to say what I need to say. Whether you like it or not, whether you agree with it or not, I'm always going to render my commentary, my opinions, my views. And I know that doesn't sit well with many of you, but that's okay. See, the thing is, peoples, is that if you have a strong opinion about the Kanika Jenkins case, I've always keep my channel open to where you can come and you can be able to express that of what you want to say. But many of you don't. Many of you talk under your breath. Many of you talk and back talk in things instead of coming to the live and bringing your commentary, your thoughts and your views, your theories to the forefront. Now, I share the various things that I see out of the video footage. I share everything that was given to me. I share it. Now, that may not sit well with many of you, and many of you may want so much more than what I am willing to offer. But I mean, hey, let's keep it real. You're not paying me to do anything other than you just want information. Well, my thing is simply this. If you're not satisfied with what I provide to you, well, then do your own research. And then you can be able to answer any of the questions that you have, any feelings that you may feel, any thoughts that you may think of in things. You do your own research. And then that way you will be satisfied with whatever you find out. But as for Edward Joseph, I'm only going to share what I am willing to share, and that's it. No more and no less. If my lies doesn't really entice you to look at things, to assess things in your own way, shape, form, or fashion, well, then I don't know what to tell you. I'm just only here to render my point of view as I see it in the Kanika Jenkins case. And if that doesn't wash well with you, well, then that's not my problem, peoples. It is not my problem. Now, I will always keep it on the Kanika Jenkins case. I won't go further above and beyond that, peoples. And so, whatever these people say or whatever these people do, then I am going to assess it and I'm going to talk about it. And that's what I have been doing for the longest time. And I enjoy it, peoples. I totally enjoy it. Now, if the people never said what they said, well, then they wouldn't have been ridiculed. They wouldn't have been talked about. But they are because they said it. I didn't. It's in the case files, it's in the court documents, and it's on their posts. And it's the videos that they made. So if they didn't say it, peoples, it wouldn't be no reason for me to cover it, but they said it. And because they said it, I have covered it. Now, as you can see, people, I have covered the whole gambit of people. And I have called them out for the nefarious madness that they have been speaking. Case in point, Casey Cloyd O'Vera Sanchez Mendina. She was the guru of the Kenneka Jenkins case. She was in everyone's chat room, remember, and she was going ahead and spewing her salacious madness. She wanted everybody to look at this case in a certain lens in the way that she saw it. But see, peoples, I had called her out because I've only used her own words up against her. She's an op. And she is just like many of you who have talked about the Kenneka Jenkins case and came to spread all of this salacious madness. And I called you out. And this is one of the reasons why many of you have not come to talk about the case anymore. You know, now that's a good thing. Because see, the thing is, people, if you're not going to go ahead and do right with this case, well, then it's just best not to even talk about it. Because if I find out, then yeah, I'm going to be on you like white on rice. And I'm not going to let up. And I'm going to call you out for the nefarious bullshit and madness that you speak. And so that's what it is, peoples. That's what it is. And so now there is a renewed interest in the Kenneka Jenkins case. I see a lot of new people and I see a lot of old people that is watching, that is coming in, that is chiming out and things and stuff. And which is good because see, the thing is, people, Kenneka Jenkins case is never going to go away. There's always going to be someone who's going to be interested in the case. And so as long as it's an interest, I am here to talk about it, peoples. Now, I am happy that TM decided that she wanted to put a tombstone on the grave. Now, my personal opinion is simply this. I don't believe that Kenneka is buried in that grave. I don't. Now, TM had said herself, because she was talking to Jazzy, she whispered, and she thought that nobody was going to hear her, but somebody was recording at the time. And TM said that one is cremated and one is buried, which indicates, people, that is two Kennekas. Two Kennekas. One is cremated and one is buried. That is what TM said. TM said one is cremated and one is buried. Watch the live that I did on last night, and you will clearly hear her. Peoples, I had enhanced the sound so you can clearly hear her because I canceled out the background noise. And although it was very quick, you heard what she said. One is cremated, clear as daylight, peoples, and one is buried, which is what I have been saying forever and a day, that there is two Kennekas, Kenneka Jenkins, Kenneka Martin. And I have shown you the difference in between the two. And so now, peoples, my question is simply this. Who is buried in that grave? Who is it? Because in my humblest opinion, I don't believe it was Kenneka Jenkins, but you may feel different. And in my humblest opinion, for the picture that I have seen of the person lying in that casket is not Kenneka. It doesn't even remotely look like her. But then, everybody's entitled to their opinion, and I'm entitled to mine, and I'm speaking mine. Now, I don't care who was at the funeral service. It really doesn't make no difference to me because I can't see things in their lens. And just because they were there doesn't mean anything to me. They don't represent my eyes. They don't represent my mind. They don't represent my views, my thoughts, my opinion. I have my own. And I will continue to keep speaking at people's. And so now, the time is coming. TM is going to put a tombstone on the grave. Now, one thing is that I'm really happy for is that she is deciding to put a tombstone in recognition of Kenneka Jenkins to commemorate her memory. I'm glad for that. She should have did that a long time ago, but for whatever reason, she didn't. And I kept talking about it. So maybe she got tired of Edward Joseph talking about it. But she said she's going to do it. So we will see if she is going to do it, peoples. We will see if she's going to do it. So let's stand by, peoples. Let's stand by and let's wait and see what's going to happen. But I'll be back, peoples. I'll be back with another live. And we're going to talk about the Kenneka Jenkins case. And we're going to get deeper into this, peoples. As far as I'm concerned, it's not over with. And if you don't like it, you don't have to watch. Is that all right, peoples? So, peoples, I hope I had said something to encourage your hearts upon today. Tune in again next time to Edward Joseph Let's Talk Live, Edward Joseph Kitchen, Edward Joseph Gospel Hour, Edward Joseph's Blessings Giveaway 2025. We'll come to you with something wonderful. I love you with the love of Christ, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Peoples, mask up and be safe. And again, peoples, if you don't like what I have to say, don't watch. But if you do, tune in, like, subscribe, and share this live to all of your fellow friends and family. And if the Lord says the same, peoples, I will see you soon. You guys be blessed and get your rest. God bless you all. Thank you for watching.